Tess, we're getting out of here. We're going home.
I can't. An angel who feels guilt, who says, I'm in the right place in purgatory, I guess this is where this should be my punishment. There's a lot you can do with that character.
Dean! You know, it's just one piece of the proof that this character that started out as very much a warrior angel who rescues Dean from hell had a certain richness.
Despite his mistakes, Castiel's heart was always in the right place.
He's got this power, he's got this connection to heaven, but he's behaving, you know, he has the emotions of a mortal, and those things always conflict within him.
It allows us to learn more about our own humanity. When you have a character that's a blank slate, it allows you to explore so many things about humanity, the good and the bad. And I think Castiel is the perfect example of that.
Hold on! Dean! Dean!
Well, I think one of the first very important jobs that had to get done was Dean had to get out of hell, which is a big problem. We toyed with the idea of there being a kind of a quest or a large sort of series of events that took place for Dean to get out of hell, and it really came down to, we knew it was going to happen, so why not have it just happen?
You start in the writer's room talking about what types of things could actually pull Dean from hell, and knowing that we wanted to start getting into these ideas of angels and heaven and everything. At its root, it was just very smart that this divine thing pulled him out.
And then he's sort of pursued by this sort of what seems like a sinister, unseen force. That was the entity, Castiel, without a vessel, trying to make contact with Dean.
Yeah, our show is definitely not the touched by an angels kind of angels. Our angels have an agenda.
These are, not little cherubs sitting on your shoulder, and they were in Clarence and from, It's a Wonderful Life.
These are people who are warriors. They're there to, at least at the very beginning, they're there to enforce what they believe is the will of God.
I thought angels were supposed to be guardians. Fluffy wings, halos, not dicks.
Supernatural branching into the world of angels, that's a pretty big deal. It was, mythologically speaking, a big branch.
And Jensen and I both were like, well, we didn't sign up to make like a show about religion. Like, that's not what we're trying to do as actors. And when we signed up for Supernatural, we thought we were making like urban legends, myths, blah, blah, blah.
I wasn't quite sure where they were taking it. I mean, now all of a sudden we were dealing with angels and demons, whereas before we were dealing with, ghosts and goblins.
You guys want to run lines, or?
His name's Misha. Misha?
They sent out the sides for this audition for the role of Castiel. The sides said it was a demon because Eric didn't want to reveal that they were adding an angel to the show.
The first episode of the fourth season was built to really be this slow build with a big kind of introduction at the end of it. So keeping it quiet was pretty important.
I did one take of the scene, and Eric said, okay, good, but actually, you're cat's out of the bag. You're an angel, not a demon. Now do it again. And I did, and apparently he liked what I did because I got the part. The season premiere of season 4, which was the episode that I first appeared in, at McGee's offices, sort of at the screening party, and Sarah Gamble, the writer and producer, was standing next to me, and right when I came on screen, she leaned over and whispered to me, your life is about to change. And then, lo and behold, it really has changed remarkably, and it's been quite exciting.
I'm an angel of the Lord.
When we bring in Castiel, he's in a human form. If you were to look at an angel, you'd be blinded and you'd be deaf from the sound of it.
There's a lot that we owe to that badass presentation of angels. Like, there's Constantine, there's Prophecy, with Christopher Walken. One of the things that became a powerful icon for that character was just the trench coat. It became quite powerful.
It was really a stunning shot where you saw the shadow of these enormous wings, and it was not, oh wow, that's an angel. It was, oh, Jesus, that's an angel, you know.
We didn't swing for the animatronic wings that are constantly fluttering and refluttering behind him. There was a desire to step away from that sort of thing and be a little bit more low to the ground, which is Supernatural's general aesthetic thrust.
Who are you?
I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition.
Yeah.
When Misha created the persona for this character, I forget if he had a cold or not, or if he just decided to do it, but he pitched his voice down a little bit to give himself gravitas.
I thought, oh, I should give him like a really commanding, powerful voice.
You have no faith.
Something that I now regret because I've been doing it for 6 years, and there are definitely times when I have to go home and like drink hot lemon water and have a sore throat.
He came in with a, he committed, and sometimes you win some and sometimes you don't, but it's nice to have somebody with that kind of a conviction.
There was a vein that was struck there with this character. I'm probably not the one to say why it worked. I can only tell you it did, and it has worked, and the proof is in the pudding.
The fact that, we have essentially an angel who can pop in and pop out wherever we are.
Hello, Dean.
I thought was a really good recipe for somebody to stick around and be a greater part of this storyline.
Thank you for everything. Save the hallmark, okay? It's gonna work. Nobody gets left behind.